What's going on, members of the Burger Empire? Brian here for Body by Burgers, and apparently YouTube says this is my 100th video. So the way I see it, 100 is just as good as 1, and what 1 is the start of things, and we'll just say that this is like the reincarnation of Body by Burgers. As you all know, I had my visit with my specialist a couple days ago, and he said it's okay to work out. So I did. And things are pretty much exactly as I expected. Had my first workout back at the gym yesterday. I did chest. I lost about 100 pounds off of my strength for the bench press. So I'm sitting at like a 155 pound bench right now. But that's all secondary because this is basically a clean, fresh start. And what I've done for myself is I've actually gone through and I've measured my entire body the way I have in the past. And like I would treat basically any clients if I ever get clients. So I've written everything down. I measured myself, did the weight, all of that fun stuff, and I've got it all written down in my sweet Darth Vader journal that you guys have seen before. So my chest, let's work differently here. So my biceps is sitting at 18 inches actually, and if I go back a page for my biceps, they're at 18 inches. So my arms didn't gain any mass or size or fat. So that's cool. Chest, however, diameter of my chest is now sitting at 54 inches, which is actually up 2¼ inches. So that ain't good. Waist, sitting at 55 inches, which is up 1 inch from before. Hips are sitting at 54 inches. We're up 2½ inches on that, which is the biggest area that I've actually gained size on. My thighs, they're up 1 inch, so sitting at 33 inches overall. And my calves are sitting at 23 inches, so they grew 3/4 inch. I know most bodybuilders bitch about their calves not being able to grow. I don't have that issue, apparently. So, and my current weight is sitting at 325.4. So, what does that all mean? Well, my body composition in the 2½ months or 2 months that I had taken off from the gym, doctor ordered, not my go, but the 2 months that I had taken off from the gym, I'm actually up 7½ inches overall on my body and up roughly 15 pounds. So that's all got to change. Now, typically when I was doing my workouts before, I was a huge advocate of the 3 sets. 3-set rule, basically doing, depending on the phase that you're in for your training, anywhere between 10 and 20 reps, again depending on the rep ranges. So the way I see it now, I'm going to have to change things up just a little bit. Before I used to be doing a little bit of a cardio warm-up, then mobility work, then weight training, and then cardio at the end. Basically interval cardio training. So what I'm actually going to be doing this time is I'm going to be dedicating just a little bit more time to the gym in order to transform myself, because what I've realized is that I hadn't been taking things nearly as serious as I should have. The progress that I did make, great, it was progress, but it could have been a lot more. And sure, my diet, like I said, I'm never going to give up cheeseburgers, and that's why I'm Body by Burgers. But the diet that I was having before, I was eating clean, if I'm being honest, about 60 to 65% of the time. Sure, I made the progress, and I had lost the 73 total pounds, but I could have been more. I could have probably broke that 100-pound barrier by now. So what you're going to see a huge mental shift in me. Right up here, it's ready to go, and it's just a matter of being able to perform that way. I'm going to be trying my best to be supplement-free. Aside from protein is one thing that I'm not going to be giving up, because if I'm eating the amount of protein that I need to eat in real food, I will go broke, more so than I already am, just buying chicken breasts. So protein supplement, that is going to be sticking around. Pre-workouts I'm going to try and stay away from. Try and find this drive and this motivation from inside. If there's a day that I feel a little groggy, or I needed that little extra kick in the ass or that motivation, probably going to come from coffee, and I'm going to try and keep it black coffee or something with sweetener as opposed to sugar. So black coffee is going to be my kick in the ass. or maybe green tea, because I know that's pretty high in caffeine content as well. I've been drinking energy drinks again recently. We're going to try and eliminate those. I'm going to try and do this as, I guess, effectively for both my body and my wallet as possible. I know I've got a couple things left over from pre-workout. There's like 2 scoops left in it. That's going to happen. I might take that if I'm like extremely tired or something, or fighting ailments or something. But I probably won't be using a lot of supplements along the way. Protein and probably a multivitamin, because multivitamins are really good. But that's about as far as I'm going to go with it. Maybe, like, I've got a ton of supplements still left over, and then I probably just won't do it, because I feel as though, let's call this phase part 2, because it's a transition period from, not being able to do physical activity to being able to do full physical activity again. So part 2, I'm going to try and do this as cost effectively and as efficient as possible. It's kind of like a personal choice, I guess, not because I have anything against the supplement industry. Obviously, I've taken pre-workouts, multivitamins, proteins, BCAAs. The list could go on, but I just think that for where I'm at with things right now, I think I need to prove to myself that I can do it on my own without any sort of extra motivation. So there it is. I've gained a lot more than I was hoping to. Didn't really focus on diet enough that I should have. But this is phase 2, or round 2, of transforming this body, built by burgers, into something that will do the burgers proud. That's the video for today, guys. We'll leave it there. I could go into things a lot more in depth, but I think we're just going to keep it simple. Celebrate the fact that I've been able to do 100 videos and been around for 100 videos. And hopefully big changes on my physical self are going to be happening sooner than later. So, if you like this video, or you like the idea that I'm not going to be using very many supplements and stimulants, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me. And in the comment section below, because YouTube's algorithm likes and comments, let's just put the word supplements, just for shits and giggles. Thank you for watching again, guys. And until next time, burger power.